Speaking of Donald Trump, he sat down with Fox Noticias, that's Spanish for news, for a sort of hybrid, multilingual, not particularly cunning lingual, I should say, but certainly multilingual interview, wherein it was supposed to be an easy one, a softball interview, and it went terribly wrong, as these tend to do for Donald Trump. Here is Trump waxing poetic about the good old days of tariffs in the late 1800s.
There is a chance that the money from tariffs could be so great that it would replace, in the old days, about 1870 to 1913, the tariffs were the only form of
Correct.
money. And that's when our nation was relatively the richest. We were the richest.
Now, let me translate. When Trump, you might be saying, what does he mean that tariffs were the only form of money? That doesn't make sense. I thought money was money. And of course, you're right. What Trump means is the government did not have income tax revenue. It had tariff revenue. And that's true for a period of time. Of course, at that point, America made its own stuff rather than 50 years of choosing cheap foreign stuff over domestically produced stuff. We did not have a federal government that provided really almost anything in the way of social welfare programs as we do now. We didn't have an interstate highway system to maintain it. Everything was different at that point. But Trump loves to insist that we were as prosperous as ever. By the way, we used leeches as medical treatment at the time. So I don't know why we're talking about going back to 1870. But we didn't have an income tax. That's absolutely the case. Also, women couldn't vote and slavery had just ended. But that's what Trump wants to go back to.